Okay, we're back. Hi, this is for all of my Acro classes, but this is geared for Acro 1's class. Like I said in the last video, I do want all of my classes to watch all of the videos and do what you can. For my younger guys, just stop at whatever video becomes too hard, but at least give them a try. So the first thing we're going to go over is our tumbling. So we're going to talk about round-offs and we'll go from there. So in my last video, if you watched it, which you should have, we talked about hand position and cartwheels and how the hips follow what your hands do. So when we do round-offs have a couple different parts to them, but one of the big things that this class works on is getting their hands, throwing them the right way so that the hips then follow that direction. So in a round off, the first part we have is a hurdle, which everyone knows how to do. So if you're a righty, you're going to do the hurdle, and it's just a little hurdle.
It's like skipping.
Yep, skipping with your right leg. And if you're a lefty, you're going to do the opposite and hurdle with that left leg up. The hurdle gives you a little bit of momentum. It is important to do that and not just throw the hands down because you'll never get your hands in the right direction. So step 2 of the round off is the hand position. So when we hurdle, instead of putting our hands down, see how I did this the last time, this way, where they're facing sideways, you actually want to get them thrown completely backwards. So if you're a righty and you're hurdling with your right leg, you want to actually throw your hands to the right and backwards, because then what happens is your hips follow, and instead of being this way like a cartwheel, they're now this way, and then we can land. So Kelsey's going to do that, hopefully.
We'll see.
And we'll be able to see it. So go ahead. Yeah. Hurdle and hands. See how our hands are completely the other way? Can you do it again so I can make sure that they actually see what I'm saying? Good. Yeah. Okay, cool. So her hands are completely turned backwards, so then her hips turn and follow. So we're going to try to do a slow round off if I can stop you. Like we do a cartwheel, or maybe just do a cartwheel with the hands thrown that way so we can get the hips up. So they're going to go up this way, good, this way instead of sideways, which would be a cartwheel. The next important thing is the actual coming down. So when people are beginning cartwheels, just go up and do a handstand. Round offs, I mean. What they do when they first start is they drop the feet and then they stand up, which is great for a beginner. Once they get those hands turned the right way, what they should actually start doing is popping off the shoulders. So I call it blocking off. And I do these drills in the studio all the time, which I really can't find a place where you can see it in the camera, but I actually have them come with their arms locked and pop off of the wall. So basically what they're doing is a shrug of the shoulders without unlocking. Oh, that's a good idea. So I could run full force into Kelsey here and pop off with my shoulders, not bending the elbows like that, or your face is gonna hit the ground. We don't want that. So you just want to pop off with the shoulders and push off.
We can do a handstand pop off.
So that's what we're going to do. These are some drills where you can practice these at home. I have them do them off of mats so that they really get that landing right. Because the other part of that is, instead of coming down, their feet are down and then they're just standing, what's happening is when you pop off, you should be landing more in this position. I don't know if you can see it. I'm having a hard time seeing it from here. It's like an invisible chair, I call it. So they're in like a seated position, and they should have their chest up, their head down just a tiny, tiny bit, and then they can finish that off. So we're going to do something called pop-offs. So they can just kick up into a handstand on a mat or off of it and push off with their shoulders so that they're landing the right way. Try that again. And pop off. Good. Okay, so there are just some things that they can work on. The other things people are working on in this class are front limbers, which I went over in my other video, and back bends, which I also went over in my other video. So if you wanted to work on them,
Video, not
yeah,
the last
that's
one.
what I was just gonna say. You should go back to the very, very first video that I posted last week. If you have not already, I should have said this at the beginning of the video, is make sure that you are warmed up before you start these videos. So I'm going to give you a second where you're going to hit pause if you didn't do that and warm up, and then you can come right back. Cool. So hopefully you have warmed up by now. So we're going to get into our choreography. So if you are in Acro 1, this is your little section. If you're an intro to Acro, give it a shot. If you are in Acro 2, 3, or 4, you should have done intro to Acros, and now you're going to learn this one as well. So we're doing the same song. We're just doing the next section of it. This one is a little bit faster to start, and hopefully you're going to be able to see everything we do. I'm not sure. We'll try it. Let's try it maybe diagonal, because we're traveling a lot. We're not practicing social distancing right now. Back it up. So they finished up their routine here, 8, right? And we're gonna start, so that was 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're gonna start stepping with our right leg. So you're just gonna walk right, walk left. So that's 1, 2. On 3, you're gonna start coming down. And by 4, your left hand should hit. So it should be your right leg that is bent and your left hand's coming down. Okay? So let's do that together a little bit faster. So we're gonna go intro to Acro did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, step, down, hit. Okay? So I don't know if you can see one or both of us, but hopefully this works. So we're here 4. This part's a little tricky, so I'm going to go over it slow. You're actually going to lift this back foot, and we're going to spin. So you're going to push off with your right leg, and we're going to go counterclockwise. And it should take about
the back.
2 counts, huh?
They should spot the back.
Yeah. So you're going to go here, and then you're going to spin and find the back. So the back wall, wherever you're practicing. So let's do that again. So we were down here, lunge, hand down, 8, right? Or are we on 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're turning. We're gonna do it slow. Push off, 5, 6. You should really land and stabilize here. 6, and then 7, 8. You're just gonna go like that. So it's just a little, I think the words are crazy or something.
Scary.
Scary. We're scary. 7, 8. This video is probably going to be very scary. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's put that together real quick and then we'll move on. So we finished 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? From here, we didn't go over it in our tumbling section, but
we can now.
These are actually pretty easy.
Should we do it this way first so we
Sure.
can see?
What you're going to be doing is hopefully, well, I guess it doesn't matter which leg you go on. It's a kneeling cartwheel. So it's the same thing as a regular cartwheel, only you're going to do it from kneeling. So I would be facing this way. My right leg would come up because I'm a righty, and then I would put my hands down to the right and do that cartwheel. So I'm going to back up so you can actually see Kelsey do it. So this is going to be,
Okay.
you're actually going to set for this cartwheel 1, 2. You're going to do the cartwheel 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to land and hold it 7, 8. Okay? Okay. Just do your best on this. This is where it might get tricky. So if you are having a hard time with that, you can do my modification, and you can just pretend and put your hands down and stand up. Okay? But really try to get that cartwheel. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd be landing 7, 8. And then, should we go over it again or should we? Nah, we can go this. So it's 7, 8. You're going to reach back and this is slow. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're landing that cartwheel, and then you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna do this little dip and snap. 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we're here 5, 6. I just lost my balance. 5, 6. And you're gonna lift up the hip and twirl your hands and snap. So it's 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So your hip's gonna hit on 8, on 2, and on 4. And you're gonna snap on those counts. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Okay, so let's go from the beginning. So we finished clean 8, step 1, 2, 3, and 4, spin 5, 6, hit 7, 8, set for your cartwheel 1, 2, cartwheel 3, 4, 5, 6, land 7, 8, arms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's that reach, right? So 3, 4, we're just gonna reach 5, 6 forward, and I come up off the back foot a little bit here. So reach and down. We're not doing like an arabesque or anything. It's just a little bit off the foot. So you're gonna reach 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're just putting all your weight in the front leg and back, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're doing the walks, okay? This might get tricky. I'm trying to stay in camera view, but so hopefully this works. But we're going 5, 6, 7, 8. You're just gonna, you'll get it when the music's on. It's just kind of like a strut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, forward. So we just went with our right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. So it's that reach and down, walk right, walk left. And you can just put your own little groove into this. You don't have to snap. I snap a lot because I'm keeping counts, but you can do whatever you want. Just, it's like a strut, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna push back and run backwards. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna go right hand down and look at it. 5, left hand 6, and then you can do your own little thing here too. We all kind of do it a little bit different, but you're just bringing the right leg in and popping it. You can do whatever you want with the shoulders. Kelsey does like a little head nod. I kind of just pop my shoulders. Tina does a little something, something. I don't know what she does. But that's pretty much it. So let's go over the whole thing. Okay, so I hate talking so much. So it's like 5, 6, 7, 8. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 5, 6, 7, 8. Cartwheel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms 1, 2, 3, 4. Snap 5.
7, 8.
Sorry, 5, 6. Snap 7, 8. Snap 1, 2. Snap 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Strut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And hold 8. And that's it. So stay tuned for our next video. Actually, no, we're not done. So let's do it with the music. That would be helpful. So you know what part it is. So let's try this with the music.
When we do it with the full run through, should we like run it from the
Yeah, we probably should. We'll do it from the very beginning. We're gonna put the whole thing together from intro to Acro and Acro 1.
Did a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, Don't show up.
All right, stay tuned for our next video, guys.
Don't talk